Thank you, Cassandra. Tonight, Fresno police are continuing to make progress on cold cases. Today, they announced the arrest of 3 people connected to the 2018 murder of 20-year-old Trazhan Heights, but they are still searching for answers in the shooting death of 19-year-old Kyron Wright in 2021. Action News reporter Brianna Willis spoke with Wright's mother as she continues to wait for justice in her son's case, and she joins us now from the live desk. Brianna.
Well, Graciela, Wright's mother says even nearly 3 years later, it does not get easier, it gets harder knowing no one is in custody for taking away her baby boy. But today's message from the police department as they solve a 2018 cold case: don't lose hope.
6 years later, Fresno police have now cracked a cold case in the murder of Trazhan Heights.
The information provided by the community, those leads and those tips, were instrumental in ultimately us not only identifying but locating and apprehending those individuals responsible for this heinous murder.
Lieutenant Paul Cervantes says they have now arrested 26-year-old Michael Joyce, 26-year-old Xavier Hamilton, and 25-year-old Levon Milton in connection with Heights' death. They are all known gang members and have extensive criminal histories. Heights was one of 2 people shot in West Central Fresno and died at the hospital on March 10, 2018. Since then, law enforcement has never stopped searching for his killers, despite not having any leads.
I can tell you that on this very particular case, detectives authored no less than 25 search warrants, interviewed no less than 45 people, and at some point in time, the case became stale.
However, he says that people coming forward make a difference no matter how much time has passed.
Cases like this, information is provided by the community that allows us to give closure to the family members of Trazhan Heights.
In the other case, Kyron Wright's family is still waiting for a day like this.
Give us closure, it's not going to bring them back, but no one should be able to get away with murder.
Wright was shot and killed on May 27, 2021 in central Fresno outside of his home. His mom does not want to be identified, but she says Wright was a huge figure in her family, and it never gets easier not to see his face or hear his laugh anymore.
It actually gets harder day by day, and then not having the people that took my son's life or are involved in taking his life, having them just walk freely and, live their life makes it extremely harder too, because when I want to talk to Kyron, I have to go to the cemetery.
Wright's family wants more answers, and Lieutenant Cervantes says they will do everything they can to get justice.
Don't lose hope. The police department never gives up on these type of cases.
There is still a governor's reward of $50,000 leading to an arrest for Wright's murder, as well as a $3,000 Crime Stoppers award. If you know anything, you can contact Fresno Police or Crime Stoppers to remain anonymous. At the live desk, Brianna Willis, ABC 30 Action News.